Welcome to the Influency Podcast. I'm Hadar, and today you are going to listen to a lesson that I had with a student of mine where I coach her on her pronunciation. Hey everyone. Thank you so much for being here again, here on the Influency Podcast. This is part 2 of a conversation that I had with one of my students. Her name is Maera. And in the last episode, we talked about her journey and how she was able to accomplish her dreams in English. It was such a fascinating conversation, very inspiring. So if you haven't listened to it, make sure you go back to it after this session. And today, this is the rest of our session together where we worked on her pronunciation. I gave her feedback. I coached her on some of the sounds. And if you like pronunciation, you are going to love this episode. Now, listen, Maera is very advanced. She has a lot of experience working in English and working on her pronunciation. So some of the things are going to be just nuances. You might not even notice the things that I'm talking about and giving her feedback on. And it may not even be relevant to you because a lot of it is nuances. And because she's an actress, it is important for her to work on those things because she's working for particular roles of Americans who have a very particular accent. And then we do strive for accuracy. But when it comes to general pronunciation work, it doesn't have to be this precise, really. It doesn't. It's all about clarity and simplicity. But as a listener, it might be interesting for you to hear those things so you can start developing awareness. And maybe if you do have experience in learning pronunciation, this might be relevant to you as well. So I'm curious to hear what you think. Let me know. Send me a message on Instagram at hadar.accentsway at the end if you are interested to continue this conversation with me after listening to this episode. We are also going to link to Maera's Instagram account so you can follow her as well and let her know what you think about this session. All right, so let's listen to the conversation.
Hi again, thank you so much for joining us. If you missed it last week, we had a conversation with Maera, one of my students. She lives in New York City, and she has a really intriguing and interesting experience with her English journey. So she shared a little bit about her story and some of the transformations that she went through over the last few years. So if you missed that episode, we're going to link to it below. But today, we are going to focus on pronunciation coaching. So we're going to do one-on-one coaching, and I'm going to give Maera some notes based on the conversation that we had, and then we'll practice it specifically. And you can learn from that too, and of course, practice with us. I'm going to mention some sounds and elements of speech, and I have a lot of videos teaching those things. So if this is all new to you, go to the description and click on the links and check it out so you can go deeper and learn more. Are you ready?
No, but well, let's do it.
Okay, so first of all, let me ask you before I give you my notes, what is the thing that you feel you still struggle with when it comes to pronunciation?
I feel that I'm exactly like I sometimes get lazy on the feel versus
the high
feel,
E,
right? And I like my laziness default is like the Israeli E, which is somewhere in the middle, but it's not. It's not like
okay. The E, it's not like it doesn't have the same quality as we have in like, English.
Sometimes I catch myself say feel instead of feel, and it's you know, when it's really like short E, when it's really feel, then I'm like, oh no, that was not what I was saying. Let's just re-say it.
Okay.
But a lot of times I just let it, like if it's the middle A E kind of E, then I just let it slide and like I'm like, okay, they'll get it.
As long as it's understood and depends on the
Right,
context.
but when it comes to acting specifically, then it's not good.
No.
And I'm like, and this is where I like, all right, let's feel it.
Yes. Let's make it more into a habit so you don't have to worry about it and that you don't have to think about it.
Right.
Yeah. Good. Anything else that you notice?
Like I want to say my ahs sometimes.
Your ahs and father?
Yeah, sometimes. Like it's less of an issue for me.
I don't think it's an issue. I think your ah sound and your ah are pretty consistent.
Okay. So no, I guess you tell me.
Okay. So we are going to start with the E and I. I do think it's every now and then I do notice that sometimes the E is not high enough. So it's actually less about the lips and more about the tongue position.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that. And I also think that the I sound is sometimes not specific, right? The I could be a little high or too low, like more of a schwa sound. And that as well, we want to make it crisp. And again, for those of you who are like, what are you talking about? She sounds amazing. She does. But as an actress, it's important for her to be very clear about these things and to be able to control those, because then it's going to prevent from her to feel free when she's working on a role. And obviously she is. So, like this is something practical that she needs. But also I think it would be interesting for you to listen to a coaching session and notice those nuances, because when you can start hearing it, when we are working on it, it's going to be easier for you guys to work on it as well. So, we'll talk about the sheep ship, but another thing that I want to point out that I'm noticing two things, and it's not just about specific sounds, it's about your overall speech. Sometimes it feels to me like you tend to sink into your down in your voice to a very low note where it might make you sound a little less clear. Okay? So it's not about the articulation of the sounds, but because it's a combination of the articulation and something else that you're doing that I'll talk about in a second, but sometimes you drop really low. And because of that, so your pitch goes really low. And it's great for certain situations, like, if we're having an intimate conversation, then it's totally fine. But of course, on the stage, it could affect how your voice is carried. So that is one thing that I want you to pay attention to, because when you speak your voice, we do want to use our voice on our optimum pitch level. So optimum pitch level is where your voice is more comfortable in. And usually it happens when just, say, So see how high this is? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. And you use that voice, you use this pitch here, but sometimes, especially like, I noticed it at the beginning of our conversation, that you went a lot lower.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Like you just did now.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is, again, it's not a bad thing. It could be a conscious choice, but I want to make sure that it's not something that is preventing you from being heard. So, for example, let's take the okay, interesting and move it up here. Okay, interesting.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. And what if you kind of try to use your head voice a bit more and project your voice a bit more? So it's not hiding an internal, right? Like it's going outward a bit more. Okay, interesting.
Okay, interesting.
Hey.
Hey.
You see how it's still inside?
Still.
Hey. It's as if you're almost grabbing here. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Right. Now imagine as if there is someone across the street from you and you want to grab their attention. I want you to find that resonance here. Hey.
Hey.
Hello. Go to your nose.
Hello.
Yeah. Right. So when you bring your sound to your nose, that's when you start using the resonance here, your mask resonance. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
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 That's mine.
That's mine.
Don't take it.
Don't take it.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like your voice becomes a little brighter when you use this and not just here. I just want to make sure that you don't substitute this voice with confidence. Do you know what I mean? Like that you don't perceive like this is how I'm going to be perceived. Because you can speak up here And there is this thing about women, like having that, you yourself talked about not having the, wanting to sound too childish. But when you use your voice, it's okay to kind of like bring it up here, especially when you want to be heard. Okay. So that's one thing. Something to think about, and it's mostly about, like you using the voice. The second thing is that I think that you have an amazing grasp of rhythm, right? You being an actress and also living in the US for so many years. Sometimes I feel like you like to reduce a lot of things, and sometimes even the key words. So in a sentence, we have words that we tend to reduce and words that we stress. And the words that we stress are longer and louder and higher in pitch, just like the primary stress in a word. And I want you to play with the rhythm. Give yourself more permission to stretch some of the words that are stressed when you're saying. Because sometimes it feels like you're reducing those words as well. Why don't you tell me a bit about your morning routine? What usually happens? What do you usually do when you wake up in the morning?
Okay.
A lot of things to take. She's on the spot right now.
Not conscious at all. So I'm usually waking up very early, like 5:30 a.m.
Wow.
Because I'm going to work out at 7 and I have to commute to Midtown. So I wake up, I get dressed, I don't usually eat.
Okay.
Do the morning stuff. Sometimes I grab an apple, but that's pretty much it. And then I walk to the subway.
Good. So I think I'm realizing that tendency of dropping or reducing happens at the end of a sentence. So you both drop in pitch and also you kind of like lower your voice and reduce those words. Like doing those morning stuff, right? Here the stress word is morning, but it didn't get the presence that it needed.
Got it.
Doing all those morning stuff.
Because I'm gonna, this is
More
not
blah, blah, blah.
important. This is
Yeah,
not
you're
important.
already thinking about the next thing.
Right.
Right? So make sure you're not swallowing it.
Okay.
And it's not a problem with the sounds. It's just like articulation and awareness. Just being present until the end.
So not doing the morning stuff, like doing the morning
stuff.
Doing the morning stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So sustain the stressed word, maybe use a little bit more pitch if needed, depends on, again, if it's a casual conversation, we're not going to go high in pitch when we stress something, but you want to prolong that word, the stressed word. Let's keep going.
So I'm going to the subway, I usually take the Q to 34th Street and walk to the gym.
Good. So make sure you don't swallow at the end.
Walk to the gym.
Yes, sustain it. I walk to the gym. And I think, again, it's both the voice and also kind of like the word and the...
Right.
Yeah. So sustain, like remember that the ending sometimes has the most important information for us. So make sure you don't kill it. Don't turn off the switch on your voice and
Right.
and
like
clarity at the end.
gym is also important.
Yes, exactly. I need to hear it until the end.
Okay.
Later today, we'll practice a bit more like free speaking with feedback. Now let's talk about the sheep ship. You want to practice it? And again, I think you're already there. You're already there. We just need to tweak it a little bit. Let me hear the word sheep.
Sheep.
Good. That's it. And I think you need to focus. Maybe your focus is too much on this because just how you explained it to me. Maybe it's just about like really thinking that this part, for the E sound, the tongue goes up. Right? The body of the tongue almost touches the upper palate. E. E. Good. Now I want you to not move your lips at all, as if you don't want someone to read your lips as you say sheep.
Sheep.
Good. I want you to know that you can fully pronounce it without doing this. Okay? Sheep.
Sheep.
Reach.
Reach.
Season.
Season.
Good. That was really good. Now we will add now, because we do want to pull the lips a little bit, but I wanted to see that you're capable of doing it. Now say season.
Season.
Reach.
Reach.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Complete.
Complete.
Completely.
Completely.
Good. Reality.
Reality.
Reason.
Reason.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
Good.
You know what's tricky? Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Why is that so tricky?
Because there are two of them.
Two of them, right?
Like, trick or treat.
I know. It's a great tongue twister because we have the lax I and then the tense E. Let's practice the lax I for a sec. Rich.
Rich.
Simple.
Simple.
Vision.
Vision.
Go back to simple.
Simple.
Right, your tongue is a little too low. You want to raise it a little bit, not some, but sim.
Simple.
Raise your tongue even more. E.
Simple.
Right, so your tongue, look at my tongue. It is slightly higher than what you're doing right now. Yes. Simple.
Simple.
That's really good. Delivery.
Delivery.
Good. Make the L a little lighter. Yeah.
Delivery.
Right. Keep the tip of the tongue behind the teeth. Delivery.
Delivery.
It's a little too heavy, the L.
Delivery.
Good. Delivery.
Delivery.
Now the E sound, let's make it more specific. Delivery.
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 I'm waiting for a delivery.
I'm waiting for delivery. Sounds weird.
What happened? It was the end of the word, the end of the sentence. So that's the habit of just reducing it, right? Sustain it, and then your pronunciation will be there for you. I'm waiting for a delivery.
I'm waiting for a delivery.
Beautiful. Okay, good. I finished it yesterday.
I finished it yesterday.
Good. So again, I'm hearing finished, which totally works, right? But if we want to fine tune it, think as if you bring the sides of your tongue a little higher. Fe. Listen to the difference. Fe.
Fa, fi.
Fe.
But it's not fi.
Fe.
Fe. No.
E. Close your eyes. That was good though. E. Lower your tongue just a bit. Yes. Finish. Finished it.
Finished it.
Not finished. Finished.
Finished it.
Exactly.
Finished.
Don't be so afraid of moving it away from the neutral E sound. It is pretty close.
Yeah.
But it's far enough.
I think in my head, because of the Hebrew, I'm trying not to say finish.
I know.
And it's like, I default to finish.
Exactly.
So like fish.
You're distinguishing it
Right.
quite a lot. And as a result, the E is not that crisp, clear sound, which is like when I was in acting school, I remember that my speech teacher would always describe the E sound as this bright, crisp, clean E, the bright E of English. And I was like, it has to be bright. I have to make sure it's bright and crisp, right? And I don't know, it worked for me because I could pinpoint it. E.
A.
E.
Say it again.
E.
A.
That's it. It's so subtle.
Yeah.
It's so close. This is why it's challenging. E.
A.
Good. Finished.
Finished.
Simple.
Simple.
Vision.
Vision.
Image.
Image.
Good. Both of them, both vowels are E. Image.
Image.
Right. E.
A.
Image.
Image.
Good. The image.
The image.
Look at that image.
Look at that image.
Good. I imagined it.
I imagined it.
Right.
I imagined it.
Yes.
I imagined it.
Good.
This really helped. Like the hand is really
Right. I imagined it. And then you drop with your pitch at the end. It's a simple mission.
It's a simple mission.
Mission.
It's a simple mission.
Me.
Me, not me.
Somewhere in between.
Me. Mission.
Mission. Imagine like a cogwheel here, right? That you just turn, and that actually affects your tongue. And as you turn it forward, your tongue moves forward. And all you need to do is just turn it a little bit. E. Yes. Right. But raise the tongue a bit more. Yes, like this. Good. What was the word that we were working on? Mission. Thank you. Mission.
Mission.
Good. Okay, let's compare the two sounds. Sheep, ship.
Sheep, ship.
Reach, rich.
Reach, rich.
Least, list.
Least, list.
List. Turn it like forward a bit.
List.
Not
No,
le.
last. List.
Yeah.
List. Okay.
You want to be able to stretch it.
Yeah. Like it's almost like it's changed. Like it starts like an A, but it's switching to E. Like
We want
list.
to. Yeah. I see what you're saying, and yes, if that helps, then use that. List.
Okay.
Now let's do something interesting. Let's go through the 4 front vowels. Okay. Tense E, seat.
Seat.
Lax E, sit.
Sit.
A little higher.
Sit.
Si.
Sit.
Listen.
No.
Close your eyes. sit.
Sit.
Yes. Sit.
Sit.
Set.
Sat.
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 Right? The 4 front vowels. Seat, sit, set, sat. Seat.
Sit.
Sit.
No. Seat. No. Seat. Okay.
Seat. Sit.
Sit.
Good. That was really good.
Set.
Good.
Sat.
Again.
Okay. It's just a seat. Sit. Set. Sat.
Good. Peek, pick, peck, pack.
Peek.
Pick,
Peek. Peck.
pick.
Pick.
Raise your tongue a bit more.
Peck.
Pick. Peek, pick.
Peek,
pick. Yeah, take it from the E sound, not
Peek,
from the E. Peek, pick.
Peek. Pick.
Good. Notice her P. So good. Aspirated P. Peek, pick.
Peek. Pick.
Good. Peck, pack.
Pack. Pack.
Good. Make a bit better distinction between them. Peck, pack.
Pack. Pack.
Peek, pick, peck, pack.
Peek. Pick. Pack. Pack.
Good. All right, shake it out. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at a few phrases. It's a cheap computer chip.
It's a cheap computer chip.
Right. Give me that spreadsheet.
Give me that spreadsheet.
That was good. Try to trick you. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Good. We went trick or treating.
We went
Tricker.
tricker. We went trick or we went trick or treating.
Trick or treating.
Trick or treating. Trick or treating.
Yes, that's it. Trick or treating.
Trick or treating.
Right. So, you want to imagine as if it's different colors, or think of a ladder inside your mouth, and there is the high part of the ladder and then like a lower part where you kind of like switch between the two. E. You want to be able to tap into it on command. E. Good.
Yeah. It's
Trick, treat.
trick, treat.
Good. Do it again.
Trick, treat.
Good. Trick or treat.
I'm almost like, because the E, like it's like trek, like it's almost a trek.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Almost like, well, it's still far from track, but it's closer to an N than words like bid, bed.
Right.
Right? Let's do those 4. Bead,
Bead,
bid,
bed. Yeah. Bead. Wait, hold on.
bid.
Bed.
That's good. Bid. You know it.
Bid.
You have it. Yes. Bid.
Bed.
Again. Bead, bid,
Bead, bed,
bed, bad.
bed, bad.
Now, bid, bed.
Bid, bad.
Bid, bed, bad.
Bed, bad, bad.
Right. So I actually,
Wait,
the second
switch him?
one.
I switched him.
Yes, you did. Okay. So now, the I and the E, right? Bid, bed.
Bid, bed.
Bid, bed, bad.
Bid, bad, bad.
Bead, bid, bed, bad.
Bead, bid, bad, bad.
Good. Now your bed
It's closer to
is closer to the ah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
too open. Bring it back to closer to an Israeli Bed, bad.
Bed, bad.
Bead, bid, bed, bad.
Bead, bed, bed, bad.
That was good. Okay. Now let's take a break from sheep, ship, and work on the cup sound.
Okay.
That is right there in the middle between the a and the ah. And just for fun, we'll practice the 3 ahs, even though I don't think it's a challenge, but I think it's going to be fun for everyone to practice with us. Okay. We're good? Mm-hmm. Do you want more water?
Later.
Okay. All right. So the ah sound for everyone, you're going to be practicing with Maera and me, is the open ah sound. We've already practiced it, as in the word cap.
Cap.
Happy.
Happy.
Last.
Last.
Passionate.
Passionate.
The back ah sound, usually spelled with the letter,
You.
the father sound.
Oh, the father A.
Either a sound, or a lot of times we will find it with the letter o, like coffee and job.
Office.
Office, exactly. So that is placed all the way in the back. Ah.
Aw.
Nice. Office.
Office.
Job.
Job.
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Good. Follow.
Follow.
And honest.
Honest.
So that's the back ah and the front ah. And then in the middle, we have the cup sound. Cup.
Cup.
Nice. So a cup sound is like a schwa sound, but it's always stressed. Therefore, it's going to be a little higher in pitch and a little longer, and the jaw is a bit more open. Good. Cup.
Cup.
Fun.
Fun.
Love.
Love.
Good. So sometimes you tend to swallow it a little bit.
Okay.
Right? So like I think you hold some tension here. Love.
Love. Cup. Love. Cup.
Yes,
Okay.
good. And notice that the L sometimes takes over the vowel when the L is at the beginning. Make sure it's not too dark. L. When it's a little lighter, because when it's heavy, when we add tension, it will affect your vowels after.
Okay.
So this is great for dark L's because we want them to affect, like in the word well.
Well.
Nice. Pool.
Pool.
Feel.
Feel.
Good. Perfect. But then if there's a lot of tension for the L, as in the word love, right? If we use love,
Love.
the cup is going to be affected, the sound. Okay? Love.
Love.
It's good. Lust.
Lust.
Good. Lucky.
Lucky.
Good. I'm lucky.
I'm lucky.
Good. So now let's talk about the 3 sounds. Lack.
Lack.
Luck.
Luck. Luck.
Luck.
Luck. Cup. Luck. Luck.
Cup. Cup.
Cup. Cup.
Luck. Good. Lock.
Lock.
Good. Lack. Luck. Lock.
Lack. Luck. Lock.
Not bad. Do it again.
Lack of something.
Good.
Luck.
Luck.
Luck. Lock.
Lock the door.
Lock the door.
Good. And when you pronounce the a sound, make sure you don't allow too much air to come out through your nose. You don't have a nasal voice, but with the a sound, you do get to, some sound comes out. It's very common with the a sound to make it nasal because the tongue position, a, kind of like if you're not blocking the nasal passages, what will happen is that air is going to come out and it's going to sound a little nasal. Cat, can't, right? Lack. So just be conscious of it. Again, it's a choice. There's no problem with it whatsoever. But be conscious that it does sound a little different when you say lack,
Lack.
right? Your voice changes because of the a sound. So
Right.
let's see if we can stay consistent with the voice just for the sake of practice. Lack,
Lack.
luck,
Luck.
lock.
Lock.
Beautiful. Stack, stuck, stock.
Stack. Stuck. Stock.
Good. Stack, stuck, stock.
Stack. Oh. Stack. Stuck. Stock.
Good. So how do we keep the form even if we go
Right.
faster? And that's the thing, right? Like that's the thing that we talked about before, where sometimes because you want to go faster, the pronunciation compromises a little bit for those
Right.
key words. So how do we keep the form? Because you know how to make the sounds. So it's not a question of pronunciation. It's a question of commitment to making those sounds always, even if the word is not fully stressed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like only these specific positions that should require your focus when it comes to working on things, especially on specific roles and when you work on text and in auditions. This should be your focus because all the rest is, it's already there for you.
Right.
Yeah. Now let's do again like this free speaking, and I'll give you general feedback. It is so let's just a round of applause.
Yeah.
because it's so hard. I know you're you're thinking about it, but let's try. Tell me about what you do at work.
Okay. So in my high-tech position, my current position is a senior customer success manager.
Cool.
I help customers.
So this is a cup sound. Customers. Right. So it needs to be a bit more forward.
Customers.
Right. You want to shoot the voice forward. Customers. Customer success. Senior customer success manager.
Senior customer success manager.
Good. Senior.
Right.
So we have the high E here and then a schwa. Senior. Good.
Senior customer success manager.
Good.
I help them reach their goals.
Good.
With our product. So
Okay.
using our
Good.
product.
Make sure that you don't swallow the word product. With our product. Right. Sustain it. You can keep your voice going as if we do want to drop at the end, but not completely until the word product is lost. Product, right? Because then it's a matter of.
So I help them reach their goals with our product.
With our product.
With our product.
Yes. Okay. Keep going. So what does that mean exactly? What is your day-to-day?
So I work with the company's most strategic customers.
Strategic. T. Strategic.
No.
That's a he.
Yeah. Say it again. Strategic.
Good.
So I work with the company's most strategic customers.
Right. And when there is a stressed word like this one, then what we want to focus on is the primary stress of that word. That's what we are focused on, really, right? Strategic. Right. And unlike Hebrew, that is where every syllable receives the same beat, in English, there are some syllables that are longer and some syllables that are shorter. And in strategic, then the T is the primary stress. Strategic. Good.
And help them analyze their own goals and implement our product to achieve those goals.
Good. Yeah. To achieve those goals. Right. So don't drop all the way at the end.
To achieve those goals.
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost like it's not an exclamation mark, but it's to achieve those goals, period.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine it, to help me get to not dropping and not yelling. It's
right. You're not yelling. You're never at the verge even of. It's a statement, right? It's there. The idea of putting in a full stop at the end, a period, right? Also not a question mark,
right?
And at the same time, not dropping the ending completely. Okay. Good. Well done. How are you feeling?
Tired.
You're amazing.
It's great. It's really helpful. Obviously, I'm gonna go back to it and listen to it and practice. Because these are the things where I catch myself. I'm like, that didn't sound right, but I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So
just to wrap up, the main thing that we talked about today. We talked about the tense E. That actually is really good. You just need to be more consistent. And I think you're too focused on this and just focus on the tongue, right? So maybe some of those tongue transitions from E, just to kind of get more specific about the positions. The I needs to be cleaned up a little bit, okay? Crispier, exactly. And then the cup sound. We talked about the cup sound, that it needs to shoot forward a bit more. We talked about the L, the light L, that could be a little lighter. Sometimes it has that tension here that affects the vowel after, okay? And then we also talked about making sure that you're not swallowing the ending, the content words at the end. Because if it's a function word, go ahead and swallow those words, right? Like the vowels are reduced anyway. But the vowels in content words, even if they're not stressed, they're not reduced to a schwa. So we want to make sure that we are, and you know how to make those vowels, so I'm not worried about that. And then the voice connects with the ending, like use the full range of your voice, right? Whether not just the chest, but like you can also explore more of this area, especially, we tend to go down when we are nervous, when, like there's a lot to manage and all of that. So just be conscious of it. There's nothing wrong with it. But again, like you want to choose how to do it and not it happening to you without your awareness.
100%, yes.
Yes. Maera, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was great. And we don't get to meet in person that often, so like this is lovely.
You can follow her on Instagram, and we're going to link to it below. And I'm excited to see what's coming up for you. And good luck in the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come to New York if you're...
I know, right? I have to go see this show. Okay, I'm going to book a ticket. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to our pronunciation coaching session. If you enjoyed it and if you'd like to learn more about my pronunciation teaching, I'm going to add some links below for additional pronunciation lessons and more about how to work with me. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. If you liked this episode, share it with your friends and subscribe to the podcast to make sure you don't miss out on any new episodes. Have a great day. Bye.